Hello. Today we're setting up a 1D touch using a fan and Cobot. I'm going to begin my program with the robot in the home position. I'm going to record this point as position 1. Now I'm going to tell the robot to put the search instruction in. F1 instruction, go to your next page until you find touch sensor. Select touch sensor, and the first option you're going to select right now is search start. The first value you have to input is going to be your touch schedule. So key in your schedule number. I set up schedule 3 in my previous example. Now I have to enter a position register number. I'm going to use position register number 10. Now I'm going to get the robot into position for teaching for my search. In this example here, my part is going to be moving in the Y plus direction, so I'm going to bring the robot down to the Y location here so it searches in Y plus. I'm going to record this point as a J motion with a fine termination. I'm going to change my CNT to a fine by highlighting CNT, pressing F4 choice, and selecting a fine termination. Now I'm going to record another point in the same location. This is going to be a linear motion with a fine termination. I'm also going to change the position ID number to match my search location. It's important to have 2 positions at the same location in order for touch sensing to work. One to get the robot to the location, another is telling the robot to search from that location. That is line 4 here. At the end of line 4, cursor 1 point past fine, press F4 choice and select search. Our robot is going to be searching in the Y plus direction, so I'm going to select Y plus. Now a 1D search requires 1 search in 1 search direction. I need to tell the robot to stop searching. F1 instruction, 0 next, until I find touch sensor. I'm going to select search end. Now I'm going to get my robot into a safe position away from my part. I'm going to record this point as a J motion with a CNT 100. Now after this point, I'm going to have my approach point, my weld start, my weld end, and my escape point. Those are the points that are going to have to move if my part were to move. So in the program, I have to tell the robot to apply an offset. F1 instruction, find touch sensor again, select touch offset. Press enter on touch offset, now it's asking for a position register. I'm going to use position register 10. The next point I'm going to record is going to be my approach point. So I'm going to move my robot into my approach point for my weld. I'm going to record that point. I'm going to bring the robot down to my weld start location. With my robot in the weld start location, I'm going to record this for my weld start. I'm going to jog the robot to my weld end location. When I get the robot in position for my weld end, I'm going to record that point as my weld end. Now I'm going to record a point for my robot to escape the part. I'm going to record that with the F1 point key. Now for my approach, my weld start, my weld end, and my escape point are all going to move with my part. I need to tell the robot to stop moving. Stop applying the offset. F1 instruction, go until you find touch sensor and select touch offset end. I'm going to record another point to send the robot back to the home location. Now I'm going to execute my program by running my program. The robot came down, searched in the Y direction, and now it's going down the path that was taught. The first time you run your touch schedule, run it with the master flag on. This way the robot learns the location of the part. What I'm going to do now is go into my touch schedule, and I'm going to turn my master flag to the off position. After I turn my master flag to the off position, I'm going to execute my program one more time. This is just to verify that the robot accepted the part. Once everything ran through and everything was good, I'm going to move the part in the Y direction. I'm going to run the program again, and the robot's going to search for the part, finds the new location of the part, applies the offset to the path, and now the robot goes back down the center of the joint. This is how to program and execute a 1D touch with a FANUC Cobot.